jury or if the charges should be dropped. We'll have more on that at 5:30. 1 year and 1 day. That's the sentence handed down to Albuquerque architect Marc Schiff, the 8th and final person charged in the Metro Courthouse construction scandal. It closes the book on the corruption case that sent well-known public officials, including former state senator Manny Aragon, to prison. News 13's Dave Bowman is live in the Newsplex with more.
Kim, Marc Schiff's lawyers claim that prosecutors early on in the case promised to recommend probation in exchange for Schiff's cooperation and a guilty plea to mail fraud and corruption charges. But instead, Marc Schiff is now facing time in prison, and he has 2 months to report to a federal prison. Prosecutors say Schiff submitted phony invoices and sent money from his architecture firm to some of the other participants. Schiff tells the court it was all true and that he was, quote, weak, scared, stupid, and should have walked away. Schiff said he was dragged into the scheme and took part fearing his architecture firm would lose the lucrative courthouse contract. Schiff's lawyers called the sentence fair but believe the architect should have received probation.
Marc is one of thousands of legitimate New Mexico businessmen that has been caught up in this culture of corruption by government officials. And it's unfortunate that he got sucked in and used and extorted by these folks. But he's accepted responsibility and made amends for his involvement in the case.
Marc Schiff recently moved to Oregon and will likely spend his time in a federal prison camp there. Schiff also has to pay $678,000 in restitution. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Dave. Now coming up at 5:30, we'll have more on Marc Schiff's role in this scandal.